Good morning. So the other horses out on pasture did so good that I'm fixing to take a couple more out. I'm just going to ride up there and hopefully they'll follow. So it could be a disaster, but it could also go really well. So a lot of times, you know, I can get them to follow and they do really good. So. So far everything's going good. I ended up leaving Zeva home because she didn't want to follow. But I've got Miss Bonny, Miss Callie, Flora, and I've got Angel. And we're almost up there. We've gone over 3 cattle guards. Or, yeah, 3 cattle guards, and we're going on over the 4th one, which means that we're pretty much there. Alright, we made it up here. And I got my saddle off of my mare. Got these 2 girls. We lost Miss Callie back there, but I'm gonna go back and get her in a minute. So we're just gonna put these guys in real quick and then go back and get her. All right, these guys are grazing already. I'm surprised they haven't seen the other horses. Hi guys. So the other horses are over there. And these guys, I see the other horses saw them, but they, oh, did she see her? Miss Flora did rub her halter just a little bit, but it's more sweat and dirt than actual rub. I was kind of hoping they'd get all excited to see each other. You see Miss Silver and Shahara are coming to say hi. Here they come. I think they're not quite sure what to think. They're all saying hi. Miss Bonny would rather come back over here by me. She thinks I'm gonna save her. There's Raven saying hi. Say hi, Raven. Say hi to all your new friends. Delilah, Silver, Shahar, Flora, Bonny. Hi, baby. All doing good. So I'm currently walking back to find Miss Callie. At some point down here, I figured she was really slowing down, and I figured, well, she's probably been long enough being led, she'd probably just follow, because normally they will follow me, which today they didn't do a very good job of following me. That's why I left Zeva home, and I was able to lead Bonny and Callie, and Flora was following, so that was working out just great. Then up here a ways back, I figured that Callie would probably just follow if I let her go, because she's really pulling back on the rope, getting tired. I let her go and she followed me for a little bit. And then I turned around and she was not following me anymore. I was so close up here. You got to keep moving forward when you got horses following you, because if I was to turn around, there's a chance that Flora would have, ran home. So I figured I'd just come back and get her since we were so close to being over there. So I got all the other horses up there and let them go. Now I'm walking back here to find Callie. So she can't be too far down here. I'm sure she's just eating grass. I mean, this is what it looks like right here. And so she's gotta be just found herself some grass somewhere and is chunking down on it. I could have rode my horse back to find her, but my legs is getting numb because it's so cold out right now, and I figured it'd do me some good to get some blood flow down through my legs. And was that her or was that a cow? Thought I saw something. Anyway, we'll walk down a little ways here and see if it's her. So, my horse could use a break anyway. I haven't taken him on a long ride for a while, and I think it's 7 miles up here. I could be wrong, but it's a long ways up here. They were pretty tuckered out and ready to stop. All right, so my son actually had already had her caught. He went back and was looking for her before I got done taking the horses up there. And so now he's riding her back, or he's sitting on her while I'm leading her anyway. But she was, I guess, 2 miles. She had run 2 miles back that way, but he found her all right. And so we're probably about a mile from the pasture, which is not bad. So we're about wrapped this up. All right, I made it back with her. Got Raven and Shahura coming over. So let her go. All right, go see your friends. Off you go. Go see your friends. She's not seeming to be very herd bound. She kind of just ran away when when I let her go, so we'll see. Hopefully she'll stick with her herd. What a pretty girl. Here comes the rest of them. Hey, baby. Anyway, they all seem to be doing good. Got some up there. The rest are taking off down here. So these were the ones that were out here to begin with. And she seems to be taking to them a little better than her own herd that's up here. Seems like there's 2 herds, which is kind of expected, but yeah, Miss Callie seems to be taking to this herd better, so at least she's staying with the herd, kinda. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.